ஆழ்வார் எம்பெருமானார் ஜீயர் திருவடிகளே சரணம். ஜீயர் திருவடிகளே சரணம்.
Like in our SrIrangam sampradhAyam, we say that we take only 4 Divyadeshams, actually, like SrIrangam Mangalanidhim Karnanivasam Sri Venkatadri Shikaraya Kalamegam Sri Hasti Shaila Shikarojvala Parijatam Shresham Namam Shirasa Idi Shaila Deepam. So in this shloka, first we take SrIrangam and Kanchipuram and thirumalA and Yadavadri. So why on these 4 actually is included? Why it is they are considered as for main actually? I didn't wants to know.
Okay. See, these 4 divine abodes, they are having significance. SrIrangam, we all know that it is the root Dividesham. All the Divideshams are supposed to be considered as the limbs of SrIrangam. SrIrangam is like the whole, and all of the Divideshams are like limbs. So that is having prominence. And our sampradhAyam was nurtured from this Dividesham. All the acharyas starting from Alavandar remained in SrIrangam, and here only the Grantha Kalakshepams were commenced. Nambillai gave continuous lectures in SrIrangam, which greatly brought about a great renaissance in our sampradhaya knowledge. Many wonderful scholars came about during Nampillai's time. Similarly, during Emperumanar's time, there were so many Sri Vaishnavas here. It is said that there were 700 sannyasis, 12,000 Sri Vaishnavas, and so on, who were present in Emperumanar's Goshti. So the SrIrangam is considered as the main Dividesham. And subsequently, during Manavada Mamnigal's times, all the losses were repaired, because there were so much lost during the invasion, when Namperumal himself had to stay away for such a long time. When everything came back and slowly started settling down, Manavada Mamnigal came and he reorganized everything, brought about the temple norms properly, had all the granthams preserved, all the acharyas re-established, and so on. So all of these happened in SrIrangam. So that is considered as the main seat of Sri Vaishnava Sampradayam. Hence, that is always counted as the first Dividesham. Kanchipuram similarly had great role to play, especially because of having Bhagavad Ramanuja in his early days as Ilayalvar, serving Kanchipuram Devaperumal in his early days. And Kanchipuram is also a very famous Purana Sthalam, having so many Divideshams around it. In Kanchipuram itself, we have about 13 Divideshams. So that is having much significance since long ago. thirumalA, obviously, we know that both SrIrangam and thirumalA both are known as Bhuloka Vaikuntham. thirumalA being a very important center for Sri Vaishnavam, again re-established by Bhagavad Ramanuja when others tried to usurp the Dividesham, saying that it is Shiva Kshetram or Skanda Kshetram or so on. At that time, it was Bhagavad Ramanuja who went and established. It is purely a Vishnu Kshetram. And Tirumala also played a very significant role, as we see from Vyakyanams for Alvar's Pasurams. The Thiruvenkada Yatra is itself glorified greatly. That everyone desires, even in those days, to go on a yatra to Tirumala. So it had such a significance, and Periya Thirumalai was there, and there were number of Sri Vaishnavas. Bhagavad Ramanuja went and stayed there for a year and studied Sri Ramayanam under Periya Thirumalai. So it also has such significance. Finally, thirunArAyaNapuram, it was the refuge for Bhagavad Ramanuja for 12 long years when there was trouble here in SrIrangam. And during that time, Bhagavad Ramanuja established a beautiful Sri Vaishnava community, revived the lost glories of that Stalam. It was also a Purana Stalam, Yadavadri. And that was brought back to glory by Bhagavad Ramanuja, and he established very wonderful environment for Sri Vaishnavas to engage in Kainkariam. It is said that the love of the Kainkaryaparas in thirunArAyaNapuram towards the Emberumanar, Selvanarayanan and Tayar, Emberumanar and so on can be seen by how they do the Kainkaryams, the way they do Tiruvaradhanam, the way they do the Thaligai, preparing food, how they conduct the Utsavams, how they do the Sevakalam and so on. They were always said to be good role model established by Bhagavad Ramanuja. So these four stalams, among these three are Divideshams. One is not counted as Dividesham officially. thirunArAyaNapuram is not Dividesham officially, because Divideshams means they are to be sung by Alvars directly. They have to be performed Mangala Shasanam by Alvars. Subsequently, Bhagavad Ramanuja offered Urnayagamai Pasuram, that Padiham, to thirunArAyaNapuram Emperuman. Hence, it acquired prominence because of Bhagavad Ramanuja's association with that Stalam. So, this is why these four Divideshams or these four Stalams are always highlighted in the beginning in our Sri Vaishnava Sampradaya Divideshams listing. Though they have great significance, every Dividesham is special. Yes, the fact that Bhagavan chose to come and stay in a place, and the fact that he made Alvars perform Mangala Shasanam, that itself is bringing speciality to that particular abode. So each Dividesham is great in its own way. Every Dividesham, whether it has one Pasuram or hundreds of Pasurams, it doesn't matter. Each Dividesham is great in its own way. But still, due to association of Alvars, affiliation of Alvars towards specific Divideshams, each one is praised more at times. Similar, for example, thirunArAyaNapuram is praised at times because of Tirumangai Alvar's attachment towards thirunArAyaNapuram, Dividesham and Emperuman, and also Nammalvar's attachment towards thirunArAyaNapuram. So, Thirumalai is glorified especially because of Nammalwar's attachment towards Kalladagar. So similarly, we see at different times, different Divideshams are also glorified. But overall, if we see these Divideshams, SrIrangam, Kanchipuram and Tirumala, and then the Abhimanastalam, thirunArAyaNapuram, these four have great significance because of various reasons, as we have seen.
ஆழ்வார் எம்பெருமானார் ஜீயர் திருவடிகளே சரணம். ஜீயர் திருவடிகளே சரணம்.
To learn such valuable information about our Sri Vaishnava Sampradaya, please download KOYIL, KOYIL app from Google Play Store or Apple App Store. Our website is koyil.org, KOYIL.org.